1 degree is not a large distance. On a compass, it is scarcely the thickness of a fingernail. But in certain conditions, 1 degree can be a very large distance. Enough to unmake a man.
Jasper? Jasper, a letter.
It had been 3 months since my last voyage, and I had begun to believe that I would never fly again. Thus, when my embarkation order arrived from the authority, I felt like a condemned man reprieved from the gallows. I hoped that Captain Griswold had seen fit to pardon me as well.
Get off my ship! I see the authority has given me little choice, but I'll not tolerate another mistake, do you ken?
Yes, sir. Some assistance, gentlemen?
It's an honor to have you with us, sir.
Though I had not been informed that we were carrying a passenger, I was delighted to see it was Dr. Claude Belgon, controversial biologist from the Academy.
He's infected.
Come away, John.
Morello? Coils and oils, Mr. Kemp?
Charged or not, sir?
Mr. Kemp, air screw to 100 revolutions.
100, sir.
Morello, we are in your hands. Is there a difficulty, sir? Mr. Morello?
No, Captain.
Resolution will be at West
Ready to lift.
Bubble, you two. Pressure steady.
Lights away. Up ship.
As the airship lifted, so did my heart. But my joy at leaving was tempered by the knowledge that Amelia was not.
Get them inside. There are others coming.
Yes, Major.
Administer sulfur, saline drip, to Ward 12.
Yes, what is it?
Surgery's clear.
Our city was ravaged by a sickness of appalling virulence. In my absence, I prayed that my darling would stay safe.
The horizontal and the vertical we draw flame. Their bodies shall become ash and they will become the earth itself until once more, like the Ebenezer and the Titan.
August 10th. A new trade route has opened up with the Republic of Laurentia, allowing supply ships to reach our beleaguered realm. Our task was to lay beacons to enable wireless communication. The doctor's task was to study us.
That man.
As airmen rarely contracted the sickness, he had convinced the Academy to fund a study in the belief that some quality of elevation might lead to a cure.
Yes, Doctor.
His critics thought it unlikely. So did the crew.
The Ant has a marvelous society.
Though the Doctor
We
was
could
more
do
than a
this.
decade my senior, we got on famously.
The Formicidae are remarkable. Each can lift 10 times its own weight.
Indeed. Perhaps we should fashion our diet after theirs. Many pleasant hours were spent in hypothesis and postulation.
Morello? Get back to your chart.
Aye, sir.
You're a patient man, Morello. I could not bear that oaf hounding me.
He was captain on my last voyage. I made an error. Starboard 2 degrees.
Are you certain, Mr. Morello?
No, starboard 3 degrees. But it was enough to kill a man.
As with the Ant, every man has a purpose. He must serve that purpose, no matter the cost.
When this voyage is over, we will never again be parted.
Then we can begin our family.
Yes.
Fly safely home, my handsome navigator.
Women.
Doctor,
They can carry themselves into the future through their ability to procreate. But a man can only do so through his work. We men of science should stick together.
August 12th. A violent tempest came upon us.
Increase buoyancy.
Pull up, sir.
Steam and iron were useless in the face of nature's onslaught. For 14 hours we ran before the wind, far from the trade route.
Triple revolution. Burn the bearings if you have to.
Aye, aye.
Position, Mr. Morello.
Momentarily, sir.
Starboard turn. Full reverse. Hell's name. Hell, Lumen.
The envelope's ruptured. Where's the end?
Abandon ship. Abandon ship.
In one fell stroke, the Resolution was destroyed, and with it my career.
Ahoy there, Animus. Ahoy! Ahoy there, Animus!
I'll teach these damn fishermen to run without lights.
Ahoy! Morello? Get off your cot, you laggards!
What the blazes?
Attacked by pirates is my guess.
Genus Lepidoptera. Surely not.
inside the refrigeration chamber, the fetor struck me like a blow. But apart from putrefying Piscine carcasses, the place was empty.
Do you think to find something fishy here, sir?
My God.
We cannot ignore what has occurred. I must insist. We have a duty to science to discover exactly what happened.
Science be damned. I'm taking her back.
Captain,
Mr. Morello?
they were fishing in uncharted air.
Perhaps they caught something unexpected.
The Academy would compensate us generously for a new species.
Do you not understand? I've lost my ship. I'm ruined.
The laws of salvage will give you this ship. If you take me to the island, I'll make sure the Academy doubles your fee.
I'll remind you, we have nae compass.
But we have a navigator. Do we not, Mr. Morello?
August 13th. Without a compass, I set our course by dead reckoning. Our new direction would take us deep into unknown air, out of transmitter range, and any possibility of rescue. A week longer, my darling. No more, I'm certain.
Take what time you need. Your welcome will be all the warmer.
Amelia.
A cold, nothing more.
Amelia!
She has a sickness.
Please, Captain, take me back.
She's beyond your help, lad.
Take me back!
Careful, man.
Kim, stay level. Resume heading.
Amelia!
Borealis. No, souls of the dead, that is.
That evening, Lebrun came down with the sickness. To my great relief, the captain announced he was turning for home.
The Academy will issue an ongoing contract.
Then Perse overcame compassion.
Kim,
I began to believe that the next time I saw Amelia would be in the hereafter.
Course, Mr. Morello.
Maintain course and speed.
Are you certain?
Port 3 meters. Starboard 2 meters. Port 2. Port 1.
Zero clearance.
Ah, you've killed us all this time.
Steer 255 degrees.
Well done, navigator.
Yes, yes, a triumph. Captain, will you give the order to land?
Take heart, lad. You'll soon be with your wife. Kim?
All's take watch.
Fine. Kovacs, let's see what victuals this mudheap has to offer, eh?
The volcano, my boy. Heat is a great begetter of life.
As we foraged, the air rang with a sound like none I had ever heard. It drew me with such power that I wondered if we had stumbled upon the abode of the fabled sirens. It seemed impossible that such an unremarkable thing could create such euphony.
No!
The injured lad.
A dead specimen is useless to the Academy.
One of these did for the men on the Hieronymus. I'll not give another the same opportunity.
Though dead, the monstrosity did not go to waste. No one was skilled in the culinary arts, so the flesh was charred on the outside and bloody inside. Lebrun was too weak to eat, so I made him a broth. There was nothing more anyone could do.
A miracle?
No, you fool. The creature is the cure. We must obtain a specimen.
I told you before, you'll not bring a monster on board.
I won't have to.
Claude insisted that we secure 6 cocoons in order to begin a breeding colony for production of the cure. Like heroes of myth, we snatched our prize, then took to the air, flying home to free our land from the microbial invader.
Come out, little one. There's my beauty.
God's sake, man! Cast it overboard!
Then what remedy will you bring to your wife? I tried to feed them, but they would take nothing I offered. Then a slip with my knife provided the answer.
Jasper! Jasper!
Do you wish to see a miracle? Extraordinary, is it not?
The captain must know.
The Academy will send me back to the island. I will insist that you command the voyage.
No.
Morello, the crew will panic. They'll kill it.
If the creature died, so did Amelia. I could not allow that to pass. August 23rd. Kovacs caught a porkfish. The crew saw this delicacy as an excuse to celebrate.
Kovacs, king of the pork fishes.
Claude joined in, though I had never before seen him take a drink. That night, everyone staggered back to their bunks to fall into a drunken sleep.
Evening.
Next morning, Kovacs was gone.
Kovacs! Kovacs! Doctor?
He's not here.
When the search proved fruitless, the captain concluded that Kovacs had fallen overboard. 2 days later, Lebrun was gone. I could no longer ignore my feeling that Claude was somehow responsible.
Doctor! A fascinating creature, is she not? It would have been a crime to let her die for lack of sustenance.
Where are the others?
Sedated, awaiting her need.
For pity's sake, Claude, don't do this.
Every man has his purpose. Yours is to get us home. Your wife is waiting.
Had Claude been the devil himself, he could not have devised a more fiendish torment.
My darling.
You burn in hell, Belgard! No! No!
Is our voyage nearly ended, my friend?
If I am right, the trade routes lie just beyond the ice. The beacons will guide us home.
I've become rather fond of you, Morello. I'll miss our conversations. Be of good cheer, however.
1 degree had changed my life. It might do so again.
Help me! Please, Jasper, please! I beg you! I can't! Do you wish to have more deaths on your conscience? No!
If you are reading this, you know that the creature is a treasure beyond price. Much blood has been spilled to acquire it. I pray that mine will be the last. With our temperatures lowered, it is my hope that my blood will sustain the creature until rescue arrives. If I do not survive, my darling Amelia, know that my last thoughts are of you. Live and do not grieve, for I will be with the great company of souls, riding the Borealis to eternity. Perhaps they will require a navigator.